The Spencer tiara is a masterpiece of artistry and heritage. This tiara embodies stories of family legacy, royal connections, and timeless elegance.
Queen Camilla's reported outburst upon learning that Princess Charlotte was set to inherit the breathtaking Spencer tiara, a piece once worn by the beloved Princess Diana, certainly raised eyebrows in royal circles. Palace staff witnessed the tension, and it appeared to unearth some of Camilla's long-standing frustrations with Diana's legacy. What sparked such an explosive reaction? It all traces back to a royal rift that's been simmering for years, with emotions still running high over the connections to Diana's memory. Princess Charlotte, growing up quickly and becoming more aware of her royal heritage, is slated to receive the iconic Spencer tiara. This isn't just any royal accessory. This is the very tiara Diana wore on her wedding day, making it not only a piece of dazzling jewelry, but also a cherished family heirloom that has significant sentimental value. Since Charlotte is Diana's first granddaughter, this gesture feels like a meaningful way to honor and keep Diana's memory alive within the royal family. However, Camilla doesn't seem to share the same sentiment. The Spencer tiara is unique compared to many royal jewels. It's not part of the official crown collection. Instead, it belongs to the Spencer family and has been passed down through generations. Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, has made it clear that he intends for it to go to Charlotte when she's older, a tradition he is committed to honoring. Charlotte, who has already been introduced to the legacy of her grandmother, has reportedly seen pictures of Diana wearing the Spencer tiara. It's easy to imagine how excited she must be about one day wearing it herself. Like many young girls, Charlotte enjoys playing dress-up, but this tiara holds special significance beyond the ordinary. It connects her to a grandmother she never had the chance to meet, and its meaning for her is far deeper than just a piece of sparkling jewelry. For Charlotte's family, this is a beautiful and sentimental way of preserving Diana's memory, but Camilla, however, doesn't seem to view it the same way. Some royal insiders suggest that Camilla feels the tiara should remain with the Spencer family, rather than being passed on to Charlotte just yet. But this issue goes beyond a simple matter of inheritance. It taps into the deeply complex and often uncomfortable history between Diana, Charles, and Camilla. Anything associated with Diana is bound to stir strong emotions, and this tiara is no exception. What's especially curious is the double standard that many royal observers have pointed out. While Camilla has worn Diana's jewelry on several occasions without much backlash, the notion of Charlotte inheriting the Spencer tiara seems to have sparked a much stronger reaction. This suggests that the tiara represents far more than just an elegant accessory. It's a piece of royal history that continues to evoke deep feelings. Though Charlotte is far too young to fully grasp the intricate drama surrounding her grandmother's legacy, it's inevitable that she will come to understand the weight of what's involved as she grows older. The real question is how she will navigate this inheritance, especially when the royal family's past continues to cast a long shadow over the present. Charlotte will likely one day be able to reflect on the significance of the tiara, and she may come to realize how its connection to Diana still stirs up so much emotion, particularly within the royal family. Even years after her passing, Diana's legacy continues to resonate, and her memory is still a lightning rod for controversy, especially when it comes to Camilla. A striking example of this occurred in January 2022, when Camilla sparked outrage among royal fans by turning one of Diana's most famous necklaces into a brooch. The emerald and diamond necklace, originally gifted to Diana by the Queen Mother, had become a signature piece for Diana, particularly when she wore it as a choker during her Australian tour. Camilla's decision to alter the necklace was perceived by many as a deeply personal act, one that seemed to make a statement about her complex and fraught relationship with Diana. The backlash was swift, with many royal fans voicing their displeasure, not just over the alteration itself, but over what it represented. The necklace was no mere piece of jewelry. It had become a symbol of Diana's own unique legacy, and for many, it was impossible to separate the piece from the painful history of Charles and Camilla's affair, which began under less than romantic circumstances. In this context, the Spencer tiara is more than just a beautiful heirloom. It's a symbol of the ongoing tension between Diana's legacy and Camilla's place within the royal family. As Princess Charlotte looks ahead to receiving the tiara, it's clear that this seemingly simple act of inheritance is wrapped up in decades of royal history, complex emotions, and unresolved conflicts. The tiara may be a treasure, but the real value lies in its deep-rooted connection to a past that's not so easily forgotten. Even today, Princess Diana's influence is clearly visible within the royal family. Both Catherine and Meghan Markle are frequently compared to her, not just for their fashion, but for their ability to connect with people. Like Diana, they've embraced their roles in breaking down royal barriers, making the monarchy feel more modern and approachable through their charity work and warm personalities. It's clear they're drawing inspiration from Diana's legacy, as they continue to carry the torch of empathy and connection. Even though Diana is no longer with us, her impact remains undeniable. She reshaped the royal family, making it more human, compassionate, and in tune with the public. Her legacy continues to inspire the world, especially for her kindness and open heart. Yet, with Diana's legacy comes a long-running debate about the royal family's heirlooms, particularly her jewelry. The discussion revolves around whether these items should simply be passed down through the monarchy, devoid of any personal connections. Some argue it's just tradition, while others feel that when Camilla wears Diana's jewelry, it disrespects Diana's memory. For many, it seems to lessen Diana's lasting legacy, while others insist it's an essential part of royal customs. The real drama, however, begins when Camilla wears pieces that Diana once wore, stirring up a clear divide. Is it just about tradition, or is it a subtle dismissal of Diana's ongoing influence? A significant example of the ongoing debate surrounding royal jewels and legacy is the Spencer tiara, a piece that holds profound meaning due to its connection to Princess Diana. This stunning tiara, worn by Diana on her wedding day to Prince Charles, has been a subject of public fascination and discussion, particularly when Kate Middleton married Prince William in 2011. Many speculated that Kate might wear the Spencer tiara as a tribute to her late mother-in-law, Diana. However, in an unexpected move, it was revealed that the tiara wasn't even considered. Unlike most royal jewels that are part of the official crown collection, the Spencer tiara is not owned by the crown. It belongs to Diana's family, the Spencers. Despite Kate's royal connection, the Spencer family made it clear that the tiara would remain within their lineage, and it would not be worn by members of the royal family, including Kate. This decision was consistent with the wishes of Diana's family, who wanted the tiara to stay within the Spencer family. Furthermore, it's expected that the tiara will not be passed down to Princess Charlotte, Diana's first granddaughter, as many had hoped. Instead, it will stay within the Spencer family, likely being inherited by Diana's nieces and cousins. This ensures that the tiara remains a part of the Spencer family legacy, perpetuating the link to Diana's heritage. However, the issue surrounding the tiara goes far beyond its physical beauty. It delves into the deeper emotional and symbolic meaning behind it, particularly in relation to Diana's lasting legacy. Diana's memory still carries immense weight, and any decision regarding how it is honored or remembered, especially through symbols like the Spencer tiara, often leads to strong reactions. The tiara, which became synonymous with Diana's own story, represents more than just a piece of jewelry. It's a reminder of her place in history and her ongoing impact on the royal family and the world. This debate, while centered on a jewel, mirrors the public's complex views on other aspects of the monarchy, especially regarding Camilla. A recent survey revealed the deep divides in public opinion about Camilla's role within the royal family. Only 14% of the public supported referring to her as Queen Camilla, while more than a third preferred the title of Queen Consort. Meanwhile, almost a quarter of people believe that Camilla should not hold any royal title at all. These statistics highlight the ongoing challenges that Camilla faces in achieving full public acceptance. Even her previous title, Duchess of Cornwall, was more widely accepted than her current title of Queen Consort. This backlash has led many to question why Camilla faces such resistance, especially after all these years. Camilla's path to becoming Queen Consort is undeniably complex, with her relationship with Prince Charles being a central point of contention. Their story, particularly the love triangle involving Diana, has been one of the most controversial and scrutinized chapters in royal history. Camilla, who married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973, remained close to Charles throughout her marriage. Their bond, which continued even after Charles married Diana in 1981, was widely known. By 1995, Camilla was divorced, and in 2005, she married Charles, marking a major turning point. Their wedding, which took place at Windsor Guildhall, followed by a church service at St. George's Chapel, was seen as a symbol of their commitment, but also left many people feeling uncomfortable. Camilla's past, particularly the role she played in the breakdown of Charles and Diana's marriage, continues to be a source of tension within the royal family. This uncomfortable history makes it difficult for some people to fully embrace Camilla as the future queen, even after all these years. The shadow of Diana's presence is still deeply felt, and anything tied to her continues to stir up emotions within royal circles. The ongoing debate surrounding Camilla's title, combined with the issue of her wearing Diana's jewelry, highlights a deeper, more fundamental issue: the struggle for acceptance, both within the royal family and among the public. As Camilla cements her place in royal history, another figure is emerging, one who represents Diana's legacy in a different way. Princess Charlotte, Diana's granddaughter, is beginning to gain attention for her role in the future of the monarchy. Could she play a more significant part in shaping the monarchy's future? This question is still unanswered, but only time will tell. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II left the world in mourning, with Buckingham Palace confirming the loss of Her Majesty and the subsequent ascension of her son Charles to the throne as King Charles III. Camilla, his wife, became Queen Consort, a title that reflected her role alongside her husband. Less than a year later, on May 6, 2023, King Charles III and Queen Camilla were both crowned in a historic ceremony at Westminster Abbey. However, Camilla's journey to the crown is much more than a simple tale of romance and scandal. Since 1994, Camilla has worked to build her public image and establish herself as a force for good, advocating for important causes like raising awareness for osteoporosis, helping victims of domestic abuse, promoting literacy, supporting animal welfare, and addressing poverty. These efforts have solidified her place within the royal family as a committed and active public figure. Now, as Queen Camilla, she continues to represent the monarchy at official events, serve as a patron for numerous charities, and advocate for major social issues. Despite the controversies that have surrounded her, Camilla has shown a deep commitment to the roles she has taken on, furthering the monarchy's legacy of service to the public. But her path from the other woman to queen has been full of obstacles, with public sentiment still divided, especially due to her involvement in the heartbreak of Princess Diana. Despite these lingering controversies, Camilla has firmly cemented her place in royal history, though not everyone is pleased with her role. The start of her relationship with Charles had its own complexities. It was back in 1971 when they were introduced by a mutual friend, Lucia Santa Cruz, and an immediate connection formed. Yet many royal insiders claim that Charles never had a chance to marry Camilla at that time, as the palace considered her unsuitable for royal life. Despite these early challenges, their bond endured, and in 2005, they publicly announced their engagement. The engagement ring, a stunning square-cut diamond flanked by 3 smaller diamonds, was an heirloom from Charles's grandmother, the Queen Mother. Their journey to marriage wasn't without controversy. Charles marrying a divorced woman was a delicate issue for the future head of the Church of England. However, the Queen, the government, and the Church all gave their approval, allowing the union to take place. Queen Elizabeth, in turn, quickly made it clear that Camilla was now a permanent member of the royal family. Within 2 years of their marriage, Queen Elizabeth gifted Camilla the Greville Tiara, a beautiful piece from the Queen Mother's collection, signaling her commitment to Camilla's role within the royal fold. While Camilla's introduction to the royal family certainly stirred up plenty of conversation, the spotlight has now shifted toward the younger generation, particularly Princess Charlotte. Born on May 2, 2015, Charlotte quickly won the hearts of the public with her charming demeanor and bright personality. As she grew up, she lived with her family at Anmer Hall in Norfolk, but in 2017, they made a significant move to Kensington Palace, a decision that marked a new chapter for the Cambridge family. At a young age, Charlotte began attending Wilcox's nursery school before joining her older brother, Prince George, at Thomas's Battery. The family's efforts to provide their children with a normal upbringing continued as Charlotte, known affectionately as Charlotte Cambridge, experienced her early years in a more private setting, away from the constant public eye. However, a major shift occurred in 2022 when William and Kate decided to relocate once again, this time to Adelaide Cottage in Windsor. This move, which included all three children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, also meant that they would be attending Lambrook School in Berkshire. That year also brought a significant change in the royal family, with the passing of Queen Elizabeth, which placed Charlotte third in line to the throne. This shift in royal dynamics meant that Charlotte was now more closely linked to the future of the monarchy than ever before. Despite William and Kate's best efforts to provide a normal childhood for their children, the reality of being royal can never be entirely avoided. Even at her young age, Charlotte is already starting to take on royal duties. She's been attending royal events, meeting with diplomats, and gradually becoming more involved in understanding her role as a future monarch. Imagine being only 8 years old and already bearing the knowledge that one day you could become queen. That's the reality Charlotte faces. Underneath all the glamour and attention, Charlotte shares many qualities with her late grandmother, Diana, including her natural charm and innate ability to connect with people. Diana's warmth and confidence won her the affection of people worldwide, and Charlotte seems to be following in her footsteps. Already displaying remarkable poise for her age, she handles the pressures of royal life with grace and maturity, much like Diana did in her younger years. However, just like Diana, Charlotte is growing up in a royal family that is far from free of drama. The tensions surrounding Camilla and the complicated legacy of Diana still cast a shadow over the family. As Charlotte embarks on her royal journey, she is inevitably bound to face the intricacies of this complex family history, one that involves navigating the ongoing struggles with Diana's memory and Camilla's role in the family. These challenges are part of Charlotte's reality, and as she grows older, she will undoubtedly develop her own understanding of the family dynamics at play. As Catherine continues to step more fully into her royal role, the themes of love, loss, and legacy become central. This is most poignantly represented by William's choice of engagement ring, a historical piece with deep significance that connects the royal family's past to its future. The 12-carat sapphire, surrounded by diamonds, was originally worn by Princess Diana and carries with it both beauty and profound symbolism. For William, the ring serves as a meaningful gesture that honors both his love for Catherine and the lasting connection he has to his late mother. It was a way to bridge his feelings for Catherine with his memories of Diana, a gesture of love that connects the past to the future. What made the engagement ring even more significant was its connection to the royal family's use of Welsh gold. Although Welsh gold itself isn't rare in the traditional sense, its importance within the royal family is monumental. The tradition of using Welsh gold for royal jewelry dates back to 1911, when Prince Edward, later known as King Edward VIII, was officially named the Prince of Wales during a grand ceremony at Caernarfon Castle. Since then, Welsh gold has been used in a number of important royal occasions, including Prince Charles's coronation in 1969, and has become an integral part of royal traditions. The inclusion of Welsh gold in William's proposal was not only a way to honor royal history, but also to maintain a sense of continuity as the monarchy evolves. It was a way to ensure that royal traditions remained alive while embracing the future with Catherine. In addition to the engagement ring, William also presented Catherine with a thoughtful gift to commemorate the arrival of their first child, a diamond bracelet. This gift was a symbol of their growing family and the bond they shared, marking another important milestone in their royal journey. Today, Catherine wears this bracelet alongside her engagement and wedding rings, a personal reminder of her path within the royal family and the milestones she has reached. While Welsh gold may not be considered rare by conventional standards, its royal significance makes it a treasured commodity, revered for its deep historical ties to the monarchy. The continued use of Welsh gold by the royal family is a testament to their ability to blend tradition with modernity, honoring the legacy of the past while moving forward into the future with confidence and grace. Through these gestures, the royal family continues to uphold its rich history while preparing for the future. Catherine's jewelry collection goes far beyond just her engagement and wedding rings. She also owns a variety of exquisite bracelets and other pieces, each with its own unique story and significance. For instance, at a notable event, Catherine wore a simple yet stunning diamond bracelet and matching stud earrings, epitomizing her timeless elegance. The minimalist style of this set beautifully highlighted her sophisticated taste, effortlessly balancing grace and simplicity. Every piece of jewelry Catherine wears tells a part of the royal family's story, encapsulating her journey and her role in the ongoing legacy of tradition and ceremony. Among her most cherished pieces are gifts from her father-in-law, King Charles. After her engagement to William, Charles gifted Catherine a special bracelet. It wasn't extravagant, but it held immense sentimental value. The bracelet was a simple chain with 2 discs, each engraved with Catherine and William's initials, symbolizing their strong bond and Catherine's place within the royal family. Alongside the bracelet, Charles also gifted her an extraordinary jewelry set valued at around £90,000, including a bracelet, ring, and earrings crafted from diamonds and various types of gold. These pieces were custom designed for Catherine, not taken from the royal collection, ensuring they were unique to her. While she didn't wear the full set on her wedding day, Catherine did wear the bracelet during her first solo royal engagement in July, making a powerful statement about her readiness to embrace her role and confidently represent the royal family. Catherine's collection also features some of the most iconic tiaras from the royal collection. One of her favorites is the Cam Lovers KN tiara, which she wore to a state dinner in 2016. Originally designed in 1914 for Queen Mary, the tiara is adorned with pearls and diamonds and is known for being worn by Princess Diana. The pieces Catherine wears are not only beautiful, but also carry the weight of royal history, linking her to generations of royal women before her. This jewelry, rich in tradition, continues to shape her role and solidify her position within the monarchy. Another notable piece in Catherine's jewelry collection is the Cartier Halo tiara, worn on her wedding day. This tiara, originally owned by Queen Elizabeth II, was the perfect complement to Catherine's wedding gown and added a majestic touch to her entrance, marking the start of her journey as a future royal. The rich history behind Catherine's jewelry pieces reveals the profound connection she shares with the royal family. Each item, whether it comes from the royal collection or is a personal gift from King Charles, serves as more than just a decorative accessory. It links Catherine to the past while helping her carve out her own space within the royal family. Each piece carries its own special meaning, transforming into symbols of love, tradition, and family. For Catherine, these pieces serve as constant reminders of her transition from commoner to a member of one of the world's most prestigious families. As she continues to take on more royal responsibilities, her jewelry will undoubtedly continue to reflect the weight of her family's legacy. Turning to the relationship between Catherine and Camilla, many have wondered what lies beneath the surface of their interactions. Biographers and historians have delved deeply into their complex dynamics within the royal family, shedding light on their unique roles and perspectives. Queen Camilla, for instance, has had to navigate the delicate issue of maintaining her family's power within the monarchy. Proposed changes aimed at reducing the funding for her relatives put her position in a difficult light, particularly as her family's long-standing contributions to the royal household are crucial to its customs and operations. In contrast, Princess Catherine has embraced her role in line with the late Queen Elizabeth's vision for the future of the monarchy. Sources close to the royal family have claimed that Queen Elizabeth hoped Camilla would assume the title of Queen Consort rather than a reigning queen, a distinction that would likely limit her power and influence within the royal framework. As the future Queen Consort, Catherine is on a path that is full of responsibility and high expectations, particularly after Prince William ascends the throne. This shift in the royal dynamics allegedly caused some tension within the royal household, with Camilla feeling slighted by the idea that Catherine's role as future queen would overshadow her own. Such dynamics have naturally fostered feelings of betrayal, with Camilla's deep dedication to the royal family seemingly overshadowed by the limitations imposed by her position as queen consort. This complex mix of allegiance, aspiration, and family duty continues to shape the relationship between Camilla and Catherine. Queen Elizabeth's influence on the royal family, even after her passing, remains pivotal. Her perspective on the monarchy's future, especially regarding the roles of its key members, still echoes through the choices made by the royal family today. Queen Elizabeth envisioned Camilla as queen consort, and this notion was echoed during numerous family discussions, especially at Sandringham. In her Platinum Jubilee letter, Queen Elizabeth expressed her hope that the public would warmly accept Camilla in her new role, just as they had during her reign. This sentiment was designed to smooth the transition of power, acknowledging Camilla's importance, while also setting the stage for Catherine's eventual ascent to the throne. The recollections of Queen Elizabeth's close connection with Princess Catherine reveal moments of mentorship and guidance, which were shared during private tea gatherings and visits. Catherine's rising role in the royal family was notably acknowledged in 2019 when she was appointed Dame Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, underscoring her growing involvement in royal duties. This recognition solidified her position within the royal family, highlighting her importance in the monarchy's evolving future. The ongoing dynamic between Catherine and Camilla thus continues to reveal deeper themes of authority, legacy, and the royal family's transformation in the modern age. Minor actions from Queen Elizabeth, such as her appreciation for Catherine's homemade chutney, played a significant role in shaping their relationship. Their shared attention to outfit choices, which consistently blended sophistication with humility, was also recognized. Furthermore, both the Queen and Princess Catherine had a deep passion for photography, which profoundly impacted their public images. The Queen's journey began with a box Brownie camera she received as a child, while Catherine, an enthusiastic amateur photographer, led the Hold Still project during the pandemic, capturing a valuable record of life in the UK during challenging times. Both women have symbolized comfort and hope for the country, especially during difficult periods. Queen Elizabeth's wartime addresses, particularly during World War II, aimed to uplift the spirits of the British public, fostering a sense of unity and strength. Her words resonated deeply, becoming a source of reassurance during a time of unprecedented hardship. Her ability to engage with the audience through heartfelt messages solidified her as a symbol of perseverance and resilience. Similarly, Princess Catherine, renowned for her charitable endeavors, took initiative during the recent pandemic, focusing on mental health education and providing community support for those affected. Her efforts reflected the royal family's legacy of philanthropy, with her genuine care and practical approach reinforcing her position as a public servant. Both Catherine and the Queen have consistently led lives defined by simplicity, particularly in the early years of their marriages. This shared value has been integral to the collaboration between Prince William and Princess Catherine, emphasizing the importance of family, humility, and public service. Their ability to navigate the complexities of royal life while staying grounded has earned them public affection, setting a benchmark for future generations. As discussions about Catherine's potential ascension to the throne continue, there is widespread excitement about the prospect. Many view her rise as a natural extension of Queen Elizabeth's enduring legacy, representing empathy, strength, and a deep commitment to service. Experts suggest that Catherine's modern outlook, accessibility, and unwavering dedication to her royal duties make her an ideal candidate for the role of future queen. Her ability to connect with individuals from diverse backgrounds, coupled with her focus on pressing social issues, positions her as a contemporary leader capable of uniting tradition with the evolving needs of society. Moreover, her personal journey, including her courageous battle with cancer, has further shaped her character and understanding of the challenges others face. As Catherine prepares for her anticipated role as queen, the public has shown immense appreciation for her determination and dedication. Her journey is not just one of external accomplishments, but also of emotional growth and resilience. As Catherine navigates the complexities of court life and prepares for her royal duties, her ability to adapt to the pressures of modern life while maintaining dignity and grace has resonated deeply with many. This connection to the public has made her a relatable figure within a traditionally inaccessible institution, further endearing her to the people. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and click on the next video shown on your screen.